So I'm going to show you what's happening now. You're going to click continue. We're going to generate 15 designs. And then here are the 15 designs, just like that. Incredible, incredible. Austin, good enough, good enough. Look at that, 15 designs generated just like that. This video, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing to automate the market update infographics using Canva. The reason I want to do this is because every month when the new data comes out for my marketplace, I spend a lot of time creating these new graphics that looks like this. So there are like 12 cities in my area, and I have to go in and create like 12 infographics, changing the numbers, gather the data, see what percentage change, how much they sold in that past month. Because my city, I'm going to show you the data we have right here. They only provide infographics for one particular city, right? They only provide it like this. They don't provide it for, let's say, Pflugerville or Round Rock or those cities. So if I want to create something like this, I need to actually create those infographics myself. And that process is mundane, it's tiring. So in this process, I'm going to show you how I'm doing using Canva to automate this entire process so I create all of the infographics I need with just a click of a button. So as we gather before, I'm going to show you step one. Right now, how I gather the actual data itself. So this is the data that we gather. In my previous videos, I did showcase what I did to gather, to create a data sheet like this. It's very simple. I don't use ChatGPT for anything that's data or PDF sensitive, because when I get the data from my local MLS, from ABOR, Austin Board of Realtors, they give me PDFs like this. And this PDF has hundreds. I don't know if it has hundreds, like 70 something pages. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it has 80 pages. You can see right here. And 80 pages is actually a lot of data for ChatGPT to process. And at the same time, I'm only wanting this first row of data. I don't want anything else. And sometimes they have ChatGPT. What I notice is that they have issue processing this entire process. So processing this entire rows of data, especially across 80 pages. So what I do use is I use Notebook LM, which is a great platform by Google. Google does a great job at actually going through PDFs. I don't know why. I think they just have more powerful algorithm and more powerful machines, hardware that can actually do this data processing. And I think that Notebook LM is free. You can get access to it with a certain amount every single month. But if you get their $20 per month plan, you can get even higher limits in terms of what you can translate. So for me, this is more than plenty, just the free version. And I give it a prompt like this because I've done this before. Here is the prompt that I use. I say on page 29 is the Austin data, 31 is the Bastrop data, 37 Cedar Park data. These are all the cities that I want to cover in my seller focus real estate videos. So when the sellers, they care about how much the market, how the market is doing, how much their house can sell for, right? So in my case, I know that these are the important cities that I want to cover, and I want to become expert in this city. So I wrote these down and say, here are the pages that you need to go through, and you want to use the first row of data. I think I also stated up here. We're looking at the table first row, all and new and existing and residential data only. So and then it will generate these data right here, but that's not enough, right? And I said, okay, this is great. I don't want to read through all this. And I just tell it to turn this into a Google Sheet. And they actually turn that into a Google Sheet. And I just copy this entire Google Sheet. And then I just paste it into here. And now we have this sheet right here. So when you're here, before you can set up Canva, you need to do two things. You need to first download this as a CSV. So you need to first download one with just the header and the first row, because Canva is finicky. Their automation product, from my perspective, is just not really that mature, but it's good enough for me to spend and invest a little bit of time into this. So you want to download this as a CSV. And then you're gonna label it like sheet number one. And then the second one is that you're gonna download the entire thing again. Also download it as a CSV. I already downloaded it in my computer, so I don't need to re-download it. So one is just the header and first row. The second one is gonna be the entire header and the entire section. So now we're gonna come here to the template. You can see this template right here. It's good. You need to spend some time to create a version of a template that looks good to you. What I did is I used this infographics right here. Let me see right here. Yeah. So I basically copied this infographics and I just create I just copied this infographics, put it into Canva, and then just created this little thing to cover it up. You can see, right? So it's very, very straightforward. So now the thing you want to do is that you want to come here into Canva. On the left side, you want to click apps. I know when you click apps, you will come here and then you will search the data autofill. This is the app that you want to use. This is a pretty straightforward. You can find it here and then you click it, you'll be added to here. So this is the app that we're going to use to add the data source that we need to do to create 15 templates. So we can see right here, this is where the city is going to show up. I've done this before, right? You can see this is what the output is supposed to look like. You have your city, you have the median sales price for that month. This is for June, the number of closed sales, the percentage change from last year, 5.56 million. What is the sales dollar volume, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So there are like a lot of fields right here that needs to be automated. Imagine, I mean, changing one sheet or one graphic is simple, but the hard part for me was like I have like 12 to 13 cities I need to cover. So I want to automate that process. That's why we're doing this. So right now you can see when they import a Google Sheet, you have all these data right here, but you cannot connect existing fields to it. So that's why we need to spend a little time right now to actually create the fields to let me iterate. So Canva, when you start use data autofill, they don't recognize existing fields. They only recognize new fields that's added. So right now you have this sheet right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do text, add text box right here. I'm gonna move this text box to cover this one. And now I can connect this data field with the Google Sheet, with this sheet right here. You can see with this new CSV file. So now this button shows up, connect data, and then connect it to the first one. And the reason we created two files, I want to reiterate this, is because, let me just delete this real quick. Sometimes Canva has issues that doesn't, if you have too much data in your in your CSV file, they don't let you do it. So if I did the complete one where it has like 13, 14 rows of data, and I want to connect the data to the first one, okay, this one works, but sometimes it doesn't work. So what I gotta do is that you gotta connect it to one row only. Now this thing is connected to the local market area field, which is good. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go text box. We're gonna add another text box. We're gonna cover it over here. So right here, that's good. And then we're gonna go back to the data autofill and then try to connect data to the second row data. So now you can see the second row data failed. It doesn't work. Medium sales price, it just wouldn't connect, right? Because if it's connected, you have this little highlighted. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back. We're gonna upload the single file, the single row file, and then connect it to this one again. Okay, so single row file, you can basically make it work automatically. Let's just add another text box to show you number. Great, right here. You can go back to the row data. So what I do is that I will just use single row, connect data, percentage change, did not work. So we're gonna go back, CSV file. Basically, every time we're gonna shift between single row. There we go. So now, oh, I guess the issue is actually you gotta re-upload that file every single time. So now we're basically creating all of these fields to match all of the fields right here. Like there are like 15 fields, right? We're just gonna do 15 fields of that. So I'm gonna pause the video and just go through it. I'm gonna show you the end result. Actually, before we do that, I want to show you one of the things you got to do in order to prep your automation to make it work. So you can see this box right here. So the output, you want to have this font and you want to have this color. You want that consistency. So what I like to do is that I want to come here and I into Canva and I click on the not the new text box, but the original text box, copy style, and I paste this style right here. So now the text matches that one. So that's easy. And then I want to make sure they are the same width or as much to the same width as possible, because this is how if you have like bigger text, this is how you fit into the text box. And I want to change the font color to the correct font color as well. So this is what I'm going to do to every single field. I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to show you the end result. Okay, so you can see now that we have all of the data connected. You can see local market area, medium sales price. This is why, you know, this is all of the headers you can see right here. So if you formatted your data correctly, now you connected all of these fields to these new set of data. Now, so this is for, so picture this. This is for July data, right? Next month, we'll have a new set of data that comes in. I don't need to redo all of this. I just need to reconnect the data because all the fields are the same. All the fields are the same, right? So I'm going to show you what's happening now. You're going to click continue. We're going to generate 15 designs. And then here are the 15 designs, just like that. Incredible, incredible. Austin, okay, this one's a little off, so we're going to shift that a little bit. Good enough, good enough. Look at that, 15 designs generated just like that. I don't like this one. We're going to change this a little bit. We're going to change the feel a little bit. Okay. So, but you can see the vision. You can see the vision, right? So this is the process. Now, with just a click of a button, you can automate your entire graphic design process using Canva and just some Excel sheet, CSV file. And in my previous video, I also did a process where we create social media content using that as well. And I already built an app that helps me to actually post automatically and generate like 30 content with just a click of a button. So you can post every single day on Facebook. So I can stay top of mind to my clients, to stay top of mind to my potential new clients. And I built a software that helps me post on Facebook, basically using the same concept, but just automatically without going through all of that setup, without going through all of that process. So if you want to use and create daily content for your real estate business, you can join the waitlist using the link down below. Or if you want to learn more about all of the other AI automations, all the AI tips and tools, all of the AI courses for real estate, you can join my Real Estate AI Society using the link down below. This is a free society. This is a free group, free membership that you can join using the link down below. And if you want to get access to this software that helps you create daily social media content for your real estate business with just a click of a button, you can also join the waitlist using the link down below. And check out this other video to learn how I automated my entire Instagram and Facebook content creation process using automation.